Hello and welcome to this new video where I'm going to be talking about price elasticity of supply, also known as PES. And in my previous video we were talking about price elasticity of demand, and we say that it is the responsiveness of quantity demanded to changes in price. Now, when talking about price elasticity of supply, it is also the responsiveness of quantity supplied to changes in its price. And this is basically a method that economists use to find out how producers respond to a change in the prices in the market. So basically how easy they can bring a product to the market if there's a change in price, or how easy they can reduce that. So how do we calculate this? We calculate this using the formula down here, percentage change in quantity supplied, and we divide that by percentage change in price. You might want to forget about that. All right, so this one can be written in short as percentage change in quantity demanded. So percentage change in QD divided by percentage change in P. All right, so let's look at an example together. Here's the example. The price of fish has increased from $3 to 4.8. The quantity supplied has increased from 100 units to 130 units. What is the price elasticity of supply? Again, here we're going to get the percentage change in quantity demanded, and then divide that by the percentage change in price. The small triangle there represents the percentage change in price. So I'm going to start here by looking at the percentage change in quantity demanded, which is going to be, remember the formula I showed you, new minus old divided by old times 100. So the new quantity is 130 divided by the old minus the old quantity, which is 100, divided by the old quantity, which is 100, then times 100. And this is going to give you 30 over 100 times 100. So this 100 is going to cancel out to this 100 to remain with 30%. So quantity demanded here, percentage change is 30. And then let's get the percentage change in price. Percentage change in price. So this again is going to be the new price, which is 4.8. Subtract the old price, which is 3, divided by the old price, which is 3, times 100. And this is going to be 1.8 divided by 3, sorry, 3, just 3. Okay, let me just make that 3. Let me just make that 3. Okay, times 100. All right, so this is eventually going to be 18 over 30 times 10. As you can see, this number and this number divisible by 6. And this one divided by 6 is 3. This one divided by 6 is 5, then times 10. So this gives you 3 times 5, which is 15. Okay, you can do that with a calculator if you don't get it. And then, so 30 divided by 15 is going to be 2. So that's how you get PES. As you will notice, a difference between PES and PED is that PES is always positive. So PES is always positive. Okay? So don't forget that. PES is always positive, and this is because the supply curve is an upward sloping curve. So that's why you're getting that value to be positive, always positive. All right. So that's what I was just saying here, that the PES is always a positive figure. And also remember, the higher the value you get, that means supply is more responsive to changes in price. All right, let's look at some of the things you can get from PES. One of the things is that if supply is elastic, then PES is going to be greater than 1. If supply is price inelastic, then supply is going to be less than 1. And if supply is 0, then that is price inelastic. Remember, price inelastic supply would look like that. So this is price inelastic, and price elastic supply, which is infinity, you're going to get a straight line like that. So this is horizontal line. So this is price elastic, this is price inelastic. And this is the most important also. When it's unit elastic for supply, it is when percentage change in quantity supplied is equal to percentage change in price. And this is represented by any straight line through the origin. So unit PES is going to be any straight line through the origin. So that will have unit PES. That will also have unit PES. That will also have unit PES. So any supply curve starting from the origin will have unit PES. Don't forget that. All right, so there's some factors that affect price elasticity of supply, and one of them is the time taken to produce. And here you must remember that product that can be manufactured quickly, so they take a very short time to manufacture, are going to be price elastic in terms of supply. And those that take a long time to manufacture, for example, crops, are going to be price inelastic. Also, we have the cost of altering supply. So basically, this is if the company or the producer has spare capacity, or it can easily change the resources to produce something else, then this is going to be price elastic. But if it's difficult and expensive, it's going to be price inelastic to PES. And then we have if a product can be stored or not. So products that can be easily stored are price elastic, and those that it is difficult to store are price inelastic. Evidently, we must know that perishable goods are price inelastic. All right, now, important for you to know is that similar to PED, PES is price elastic or elastic over time. So given a lot of time, producers have time to produce whatever they need to produce. There's also changes in technology that can help them, and therefore over time, PES is going to be price elastic. All right, so who is price elasticity of supply important to? First, it's important to consumers, because if price elasticity of supply is price elastic, then producers can quickly increase output, which is going to meet demand. And if producers, on the other hand, to producers again, PES is important because if they know this knowledge, they're able to maximize profit when price increases. And so they know how easily to do that. And to the government also, PES is very important if they want to use things like subsidies and they want to increase output. And they can also come up with policies to check flexibility in production. So that's what PES is all about. Don't forget, PES is responsiveness of quantity supplied to changes in price. Let me know in the comment section if you have any question, and I'm gonna answer them. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this with your students. See you in my next video.